let's talk about some trailers, shall we?
Handle.
All right. One, Avengers Endgame. This is I guess is the final trailer before the movie, although we have 6 weeks before the movie comes out.
There's one more.
There is one more.
Yeah,
Okay.
they announced like in a week or two we're going to get
6
one
weeks
more. They're
is
going to
way
actually
too long
explain the
for
plot.
that.
Given the...
Plus, you're forgetting, if you want to count them, there's probably going to be at least 2 to 3
I don't count spots as trailers.
TV
Yeah,
spots.
I agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
We had the same conversation about this when we had the Super Bowl spot. Because that's a spot, not a trailer.
Gotcha.
Anyways.
I wouldn't even call that a spot when it's like 10 seconds.
I think
that.
by category, you have to call it that at that point.
Okay. Anyways, however you want to describe it. We have a new video for Avengers Endgame.
We have a legit trailer.
The first half of it was literally just recap of characters in their past movies and whatnot, which understandably was.
And just the Avengers score behind them.
Yep. Yeah. I will say though,
Let's have epic music.
without diving into music theory though, every time I hear that theme song, fucking goosebumps.
No, because here's the thing that bothers me now. Like even when we saw Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
And there was just the music that kept playing in the background. We're just Jess and I both leaned in at the same time. Went, is that the fucking is that the Avengers song? That sounds a lot like the Avengers song. And then Jason, it's music theory. It's not the same, but it has the same emotion. I'll explain later. Thanks, music nerd.
Yes, you're welcome.
Oh no, that wasn't a diss. But you're literally like Adam ruins everything with like there's a small conversation like,
of course.
hey, no, this is actually what it is.
Yes.
All right.
No, I have a bad habit of doing that because Anyways,
Bitch, you played the tromboner. You have knowledge of this. It'd be rude if you didn't share.
fair enough.
If I can say something about the trailer, it's just the very end, and it's not bad. I need to make that abundantly clear.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. You're all gonna fucking die.
No, that reminded me actually of something else. I couldn't think of it, and I knew you knew of it. Whatever. Moving on. The ending space suits made me think of Apollo, and I was not okay with that.
Creed?
No.
No.
No, I see where you're going with
the
that.
old school,
yes.
like Kevin Bacon, Tom Hanks, back in the day. You know what I'm talking about.
No,
But
they're quantum suits, I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, I get the reason why they're existing.
Yes,
It's just
they're
that
gonna go
I
back in time. They're gonna take
Gotta
us
go
up
back
and-
in time.
Hey, they better have.
Huey Lewis
in
is
the
always
news.
relevant. Fuck you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I loved his live show. But anyways, the time travel is definitely there. Most people are definitely gonna die.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I think one of the scenes they showed in the thing was Cap in his Mach 2 suit.
yeah, just like okay, fine, strap that on. I'm gonna go after.
No,
it.
like when they showed him, like when it had the mask and actually had some color as opposed to black and white with red.
of course you had
like
the red,
they're
yeah.
just fucking mimicking Schindler's List for some reason.
Because it's emotional.
When it showed him like running and just the angry face,
Yeah.
it was the old school because you saw like the giant leather straps here and the actual like embroidering on the sleeves.
Well, I mean, if you want to get into not really spoilers at that point, there was already set photos that were leaked because people were taking shots.
Oh,
of
and
it.
it's fucking
Um,
shit.
if-
Yeah, actually, no, we'll skip that.
Yeah.
Because if it's not an official thing, it still counts as a spoiler.
There is rumors of time travel. There is rumors of people gonna die. There are, I mean, the whole bit at the end of the trailer is seeing Thor trying to test Captain Marvel.
I think we can all agree the dame looked a lot better with a tighter shirt and more makeup.
Now,
Gotta show off that ass.
there's two things I
I'm
want to
sorry,
talk about.
that was I hate the fact that was my main takeaway from the first time I saw the trailer. Because first off, you sent it at like
6
6 a.m. and like my alarm goes off and I'm like, wait, I already have a missed message? Fuck is messaging me before 7 a.m.
Me.
And I look and it's like Jason, YouTube. I'm like, bullshit. Avengers.
Now,
Time to
And then I
watch.
pulled it up and I watched it just like half asleep doing this the entire time with my phone. And at one point, like I dropped it to the point where it's like, oh, fuck, that hurt. Hold on. Eyes are still really dry from being up right now. And then once you see Captain Marvel at the end with her tight pants, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch this when I get to work on a bigger screen.
meanwhile, I saw that like zoom in and hands cliche. Moving on.
There you
Okay, here's two things I want to talk to you
All
guys
right,
about.
CSI.
Two things I want
Enhance.
to talk to you guys about. One, because we're going to be on the same page on this, but I just want to ask you, who do you think Captain America is carrying the coffin?
They've already, that's a scene from Civil War.
Yeah,
When
it's
Chris-
Peggy.
Yeah,
Peggy.
That's
I thought that
Peggy
was a new
Carter.
one.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
my
no,
bad.
No, because think
I
about
thought-
it. No, remember when Tony Stark was going off, I fought my way out of the cave?
That
Yeah,
makes
It was
perfect sense.
showing all the
Original
stuff
Iron
that's
Man.
gone over the
Got
10
you.
years.
I thought they were gonna do like a redo of either Nick Fury or Bucky.
No.
Because
No.
that would make sense with Bucky because he is an American
Yeah,
citizen.
it was just
and
a recap
soldier.
of the previous 10 years.
But that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
The second thing was I completely forgot because I got distracted with the entire discussion you two were having. So continue, and I'll try to remember it again.
Well, let me throw another part into that.
What was our discussion?
For a
Your random tangent about
for
the
a
booty.
quick
Booty, rocking everywhere.
For a quick roundabout. for
Scarlett
this.
Johansson's back to being a redhead.
Woo!
Bless the gingers. You shut your fucking whore mouth. So you're saying?
So, just by seeing this trailer, quick roundabout. Let's do a Deadpool real quick. Who's gonna die?
That's what the fucking one's gonna be.
Steve Rogers.
Okay.
I believe Steve Rogers has to die for numerous amount of reasons,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter because they have a fucking MacGuffin. That's why it
They
doesn't.
always have MacGuffin. This is
Exactly.
This is comic books. Death is not permanent.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, how? It's more like how is he gonna die? Because they're getting MacGuffin the fuck out of these characters.
It's not Game of Thrones, dude.
No, you're
Okay.
wait. I was gonna say to have a Dragon Ball Z moment,
No.
but you know what I'm fucking talking about.
Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Everyone's just kind of gonna come back alive, or at the very
Nah,
least,
I think
a
they'll
vast
kill
ma-
him.
This is okay. This is what I think about this point. The majority of the people who died in the decimation, as they're calling it officially,
Yeah. Okay.
Is
those
that
are
the
all
call? I
the.
thought they just called it the snap.
No, they call it the decimation now.
I think that's the
Okay,
the meme
fans,
version.
we all call it the snap. Inside the MCU, they call it the decimation.
Yeah. So the hardcores called the.
So-
Basically, we all know it as the snap, but chances are in the movie they're going to refer to it as the destination.
I would call it the memers
Exactly.
call it the snap. The memers call it the snap because that's all it is.
No. Again, we're not in the MCU.
Yeah.
No.
No, you're
So
absolutely right.
they called it the decimation.
I've snowed.
Steve Rogers is gonna die.
Yeah.
I fully believe that probably Tony Stark will survive somehow.
Oh, easy. He has to.
No, not has to, but he will survive somehow.
He's the linchpin. He has
Thor
to survive.
will survive.
I
I
believe.
imagine
Yeah.
that.
Fuck Chris Hemsworth again.
The rest of the original cast and whatnot is going to die. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing you will. Well, Black Widow we know can't die because they're already working on a movie for her.
Yeah.
Silent movie for her for that
About
point.
fucking time.
No fucking kidding.
And we already know most of the people who died in the movie either have a series on Disney Plus that's in the works, kind of like you have Scarlet Witch and Loki. They have their own series coming out to Disney Plus. You have obviously Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, have you not heard the big rumor right now?
Which is?
There is a surprise hero that's going to be announced, or it's going to be come out, and either they're pushing for either Black Panther 2 or Doctor Strange 2.
It's
Adam Warlock?
Worse.
Oh.
Who's possibly one of my least favorite Marvel heroes? Because he's a piece of shit.
Juggernaut.
no heroes.
No,
He could be a hero.
no, because even then, it's hero's kind of a thin line.
You know, I know
Because we talked about this recently because of an epic death battle.
it can't be Cyclops. I'm about to say
No, friends don't friends like Scott Steiner.
exactly.
Exactly.
Like
Namor.
Yeah,
I didn't know you hated him that much. Otherwise, I
I-
would have said that.
No, but
Bitch has little wings, and he's the most arrogant piece of shit
No,
ever.
he is. I wholeheartedly agree with you in every
he
way.
really is, and he will.
He's Doctor Doom in a Speedo.
Jason.
He really is, and I can see that going through. And
I
especially
hope
because,
it's Black Panther, because again, I want Doctor Strange 2 directed by Guillermo del Toro.
Yes, that would be amazing. They've already confirmed that.
God, it'd be such a fucking trip.
Jason, eye contact, sploosh.
You gotta put no hashtag
right.
no homo, otherwise it's fucking gay.
Especially you're in the right middle of it.
All the homo.
Jason,
I
if
want
I
you to
may
catch
say-
that residual rain, just that sprinkling.
You want the
Like you-
bukkake spritz?
Like
Yo,
you-
I want that protein, bruh.
no, like you know when you pump a super soaker too much, but you still hold the trigger down too long, so the initial spray is gone, but you still
Yep.
got that
Oh, what's that one?
just that little mist.
That one. I'm not gonna get it. Yeah.
All right.
So
all right.
what I
That
want to
got
talk
really
to you
awkward.
is, I do believe, in my opinion, that most of the cast will die, but I do believe that Chris Evans' character, Captain America, is gonna pull some bullshit and he's gonna do some sacrificial shit or something That's what I personally believe. I believe a good amount of the cast are going to
I
survive.
agree with you. He's gonna do some sort of sacrificial thing to it, and
But-
you'll probably have some sort of scene of him in the, in his mind in the afterlife or whatever you want to call it, with Peggy about having that last dance.
Yes, that's what I believe it will happen.
That'll
for
be
sure.
a nice, fitting thing, and you can either have Hawkeye, not Hawkeye, Hawkeye.
Falcon?
You can have
actual Hawkeye.
yeah. You can have either a Falcon or Bucky take up the mantle and be fine with it.
It'd be
We-
Bucky. It's what happened in the
It
comics.
definitely has to be Bucky
There's a
or
lot of things
Falcon.
that happen in the comics that have not happened in the MCU for
True.
one reason or another. The Russo brothers themselves have said, "You guys already know the comics backwards and forwards. We're not going to do that."
So that would leave Hawkeye then, because Bucky and Falcon have already been Captain America.
Hawkeye's already Ronin in this.
Yeah, but he can switch gears.
Given the fact in the trailer, you already-
They introduced Kate Bishop though in the trailer.
Ooh.
So
That
wouldn't
logic.
That be, too much dick in your mouth?
No. I want
I'm
to
kind of
say
dick jokes right now. I'm sorry.
whatever. I want to say though, I will put money down that one of the first scenes
Sorry,
in Endgame.
Kate Bishop eventually is like Lady Hawkeye that takes over eventually. So that's what they hinted at, that Hawkeye's
the whole
daughter
scene
is
of like
the training.
Yeah,
So
the training scene.
anyways, for
But
people
I-
who don't know,
But I am fully. I will put money down on this. One of the first scenes we will see is Hawkeye being happy with his family, doing the training scene,
And losing them all in the snap?
and they all lose in the
Yeah.
decimation.
I
No,
wholeheartedly agree with that. Just yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
I
I
think
would not be surprised if that's how it starts.
I
out.
think as of right
this
now,
way to give it a bit of a tie-in to be like, this is what happened. Plus, I think we can all agree by the time most of the movie takes place will probably be a year or two after.
definitely.
Given the fact this movie's going to be 3+ hours long.
Yeah, it's a special edition of Lord of the Rings. I mean, for example, like to go.
Don't you fucking dare.
No. I'm going off of your positive point off of the previous movie. Ronan was distraught. Period. Pissed.
Yes.
All that.
Yes.
So you both are definitely correct in my opinion
in the first
on him
trailer,
losing his
it's
family.
him wiping blood off his blade that's on his arm.
Exactly. So I wholeheartedly believe that you guys are correct on his family just dying in the first scene. Because
Yeah.
he is fucking gone.
Because again, it
pissed.
would work as a perfect preface to get you into Endgame.
Exactly.
Like, here's the snap. Here's what it took from everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And especially that scene that they showed in the trailer of Hawkeye and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, did that already look a bit too sepia tone and slow motion-y to you?
Oh yeah, it was already going to be something in there saying like he has his happy life.
Like you
He's
were
on
half
house
expecting a
arrest.
fucking Sarah McLachlan song to
You
play in
have
the background.
you have Hawkeye having such a
You're
big
here,
smile.
bam, and fade away. In the arms of an angel. No.
I was thinking, Mad World.
Oh, okay, that works too.
All over
Yeah, this must be a good one.
familiar faces. Needed to see like Winter Soldier fade away. Worn out places. Scarlet Witch and Vision.
T'Challa.
Today's not the day to die.
Have you not noticed even the entire time? Falcon keeps calling me out and being racist, even though I said nothing racist.
You fucking.
Oh god.
Okay, African retards.
Okay. So all being said,
Is that a thing where like is there like a big is retardation an issue for Africa?
No, but you said earlier.
No, but I meant that like just in charities.
No. Well, charity most likely because that's an entirely different.
Like think about it,
issue.
even movie theaters
Remember,
did their big thing where like
for
you get
one-
you get a weird puzzle piece. And like
that's
you're
just-
showing
no,
support
no.
of autism and retards.
That's
one
just
shot
charity
of-
porn. That's just charity porn. That's all
remember,
it is.
just for one shot of whiskey a day, you too can support a retarded. No, man. I'm not gonna go down that part.
You know what's funny?
We can support our own habits, Jason.
Isn't it funny that my interpreting book needs a new edition because it actually has mentally retarded adults? I'm like, this needs a new edition because this is a yesterday
Wait,
word.
what are you guys called now?
Oh god, that was too perfect.
Hello, police.
You realize
That was-
Slumrod is still part of Orange County?
No, it's
No.
always been part of LA
It's
County.
mixed. I'm still whiter than you.
I mean, considering our court system, the closest one, or the farthest one that we have to go to for jury duty is in Compton.
You peasants in Compton. Sorry.
Yeah, that fucking.
Really? You had to give her like the Love Boat Isaac fingers?
I slightly hate myself. But
So
continue.
anyways,
There's no point in trying to get to any of the
No, that was bad.
trailers.
That was really
so
fucking.
Endgame again. It did what a trailer should have done or
Yes.
should do,
Yes.
where it gave you just enough to get excited for the movie, didn't spoil it too much,
Yep.
And it had like that cool wink at the end with Captain Marvel and Thor, which again, I want them to do a buddy cop movie now. Because one, fuck Chris Hemsworth, and then two, Brie Larson's adorable.
Okay,
Both physically and in personality.
Okay, may I ask, why do you hate Chris Hemsworth?
Clearly, you did not watch the last episode
No, I did
or anything
not.
we've done recently.
No.
I'm against him on this. I actually enjoy.
I don't
Chris
even
Hemsworth.
watch my own
No.
fucking YouTube subscription, so...
You agreed with me, but okay. So my theory on Chris Hemsworth is, fuck him.
That's not a fucking theory. That's not a theory.
Because you are allowed to either have a personality and like be funny and everything like that, or you can be attractive.
Just because you're jealous.
That's not how it fucking works!
Chris Hemsworth
Anyways,
is proven he can do the serious movies. He's done them multiple times.
Yes.
He did that weird not Moby Dick movie. He did that fucking Formula One movie.
Yes.
And then, okay, so you have people like that, it's like, do your serious movies. But you can't really do comedies. Okay? Then you have his ass doing shit like him being the only, apparently, the only good part of Ghostbusters.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He did Thor Ragnarok, whatever.
You know my Norse mythology. Do not make me fucking go butthurt on that shit.
No. I meant the fact that it was funny. It was a comedy. It was
Okay.
good.
I know what you're thinking. Oh,
No,
no,
your
Thor's in a
pronunciation
cave.
of it hurts me.
Whatever. We've all seen the trailer for the new Men in Black.
Remember, it's Ragnarok. No.
I swear to fucking Christ. That's like people get fucking butthurt.
I'm
manga.
sorry. Who bought you the actual book for Norse mythology?
That's cool. I know for a fact.
All right.
Bitch. I'm just saying, he's not allowed to be that talented in all the different realms.
He's
Okay,
fine. Just
so-
because you're jealous.
So, in other words, you don't like how he's a double threat, essentially.
He's like triple or quadruple.
Yeah.
He's the fucking Vitruvian
Oh,
man.
yeah, no, he makes women wet, like, no matter how, he's just talented.
All the women want to be with him, and all the men wish they were
I
women.
feel like I'm watching Biographic right now. Like, what the...
That's what he is. That is unfair.
Oh, by the way, people that do not like the whole Men in Black thing for the female being the protagonist, rewatch Men in Black 1 and 2 and watch the end and then realize how fucking dumb you are, by the way. Moving on, sorry.
That's a thing?
No,
Yes.
yeah, it actually
Yes,
is.
It is.
And he knows exactly what I'm talking. But you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking
Exactly.
about. Yes.
So I'm just like,
Just oddly voiced by like,
fucking
Tony
hate people
Shalhoub.
sometimes. But yeah.
Okay. We're gonna skip a couple trailers because we're already an
Yeah.
hour into this at this point. We're gonna skip over the Good Omens trailer, which looks fucking phenomenal. You'll
Oh.
see that in May. The Aladdin trailer, which I wish they actually started
redemption.
on that one.
Can we talk
It
about that
was
for like a
redemption.
second?
Give it a second. Go.
I'm okay with the movie 100%. I just did not like how the CGI looked for Will Smith at first.
No one does.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only real problem I have with it. I really feel his live action portrayal from the last trailer was actually really good. That's
Yes.
all I want to say.
I'll agree with that. Okay, wrapping up. The one we were going to talk about before we move on to our main topic is Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna let-
Donatello's the superior turtle.
So this comic came out about 2 or 3 years ago, and it was always rumored that it was going to be getting a animated movie treatment. Thankfully, it actually is, and we actually have a trailer for it. If you haven't watched it yet,
I'm probably gonna buy the fucking
highly
movie.
recommend going and check it out.
We'll do
It
movie
is
night
gonna-
like we did with
I
Justice
would,
League
I would
Dark.
actually really enjoy that.
Yeah, I believe it'll be out on DC Universe, and you'll actually buy it on Blu-ray and DVD. This is something that I, like you said, you will buy it on Blu-ray. I will probably buy it on Blu-ray because it just looks fun.
It looks like
Absolutely fun.
it looks like straight up fan service, and I cannot even remotely
Even,
agree with that
even
more.
when the comic came out, that's what we thought, and we are
Yeah.
like, it looks like it's probably gonna be bad, and it's straight up like a fan fiction you probably read online.
Exactly.
It's something
But
like
it's fun.
no,
I
it's,
think-
it's seriously someone going, okay, what if we put Batman with Ninja Turtles?
No,
And
I
they
think it
went
was
with
worse than that. I think there was probably someone like a bunch of people getting high and trying to decide who would win in a fight between the Ninja Turtles or Batman.
And we
Wait.
that part.
Then what happened? Okay, so what if?
Whoa.
No.
One, this isn't the 80s. Two,
Two, you're
people
not.
who people who do coke get shit done. Does this really look like the work of someone who was trying to get shit done?
I mean, speak for yourself.
Worst case scenario, if someone was trying to if DC animated was trying to do a brainstorming of like how are we gonna make the next one, but we have to come up with an idea in like 2 hours. then yeah, they were probably doing copious amount of coke, and they're like, what if? And I'm just saying this.
There's a reason why those rider rooms are white, because they cover what's left over.
Fuck. Well,
anyways,
this guy.
But this looks absolutely fun. It's like it's gonna be ridiculous.
Well, because
you're throwing everybody together at once. You have everything from the Penguin and the Joker teaming up with, where it looks like it's teaming up with, Shredder and the Foot Clan, and you have Batman and the.
Here's what I'm most excited about.
Back and forth
Two things.
Go ahead.
One, you can always tell when a DC animated movie is going to be amazing between just really good. So if it's amazing and just fun, they don't tell you who the voice actors are.
That's a very good point.
There was never any of that in
the trailer. They make no mention of it whatsoever. Two, if this does well, they've already made like a Batman vs. Ninja Turtles Volume 2.
That'd be fucking sick.
So that means if this does well, we will get a sequel.
So
even if they put it straightly on DC Universe, I actually have been one of the few people that actually paid for that.
Finally talk to my dad and see if I can get his login.
So
no, he only had the trial period. So
I just want to bring this
I thought he got the actual one because he wanted the comics.
No, he only got the trial period.
Oh. Well, then I'll steal yours.
You're still
I know
mine.
you're probably going to get
you
it.
Fucking leecher.
Yes. So I wanted to actually ask you guys this question right here. Now, what you just said about the voice actors. Now, did they do the complete opposite of that with The Killing Joke, the movie?
Yes, they did.
They did.
They tied heavily into...
The big thing they kept saying was the voice actors is Kevin Conroy, it's Mark Hamill, it's Kevin Conroy, it's Mark Hamill.
Now,
remember how they did that show that you liked in the 90s?
Though, some of the scenes that they did in the Killing Joke animated movie, I enjoyed. Overall,
because it was the fucking comic.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a literal adaptation, but from what I've seen on an objective standpoint, it's that not too many DC fans enjoyed it.
We saw it in theaters.
That's not a sign of quality.
Right?
No, because we got to see it.
We got to see it in theaters, and we walked out of that movie going. There was a couple
because
good
I will
scenes,
100% think Jordan Bull right here.
I'm sorry you didn't enjoy the fact the first half of it was some weird one-off written by
hated that part
Bruce Timm, where it's like Batgirl, the only way she can feel important is fucking Batman.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Goddamn rooftop.
That was not great.
And then having weird sex regrets for the remainder of it.
That was not great.
Sorry.
I mean, they came out and already said that they couldn't expand out the original graphic novel
I get that.
to a full hour and a half feature-length film. Fine. Give me the 45 minutes. Go with the comic.
It's a one-shot.
Enjoy it. Just enjoy what you have right there and go for it. Exact if you want. If you want to embellish upon a little bit, fine. You don't need to add an extra 45-minute prequel that made no goddamn fucking sense.
And filling in every stereotype known to mankind. Period. Jesus.
Look, I think they missed a prime opportunity to do it in the same Bruce Timm style too.
Yeah.
If they're gonna have the voice actors, they should have done it in the same style.
They really should have done it.
I just want to point out.
I don't need.
I mean, granted, they kind of do it.
Going, I can't stand you. I'm gonna throw off my top
tits. It's implied nudity because you just see her back, and immediately I thought, I'm like, really? That's all it takes to take a top off? The amount of physical activity you do, I'm amazed it comes off that easy.
Plus, all of the mental and physical training that Bruce Wayne has undergone to become Batman.
He gives it up for some Strange.
He gave it up that fast?
Yeah, he's a hybrid ninja. Hybrid
Have
ninja
you
samurai.
Seen Batgirl?
And?
God, she's a redhead with a fat ass.
And some big old titties.
Thanks, Jess.
In the anime series, it's some big old
Your
titties
sister
too.
called it out for you.
Boom.
I'm not even mad. She's just
The ginger with the booty. I'm sorry, you want me to try to fight that?
straight
No.
up. No, that's straight up true. But
We know your weakness.
The ginger.
do not let that cloud your mind.
No, I'm cool with it. I've embraced it.
No, that's all up in your brain right now.
I'm sorry. You know how one of Jason's favorite things is fucking Frozen and how much I hate it?
Just let it go, Jordan.
You deserve that.
No. I'm sorry. Let's talk about the fact that behind Jason right now is literally weird Funko Pop thingies of Frozen characters. Do you know why he has those?
Continue.
Because I wanted one. I wanted Anna. Jess tracked it down and found it for me. Jason got sad puppy dog eyes. And Jess looked at him and said, "Do you want them?" "Yeah." "You want both of them, don't you?"
Yeah.
"Uh-huh." And she bought them for him.
Fucker to troll.
So on my bookshelf at home, I have the Anna.
I love it. I just want to say really
It's
quick.
one of the reasons why I love my wife.
Jess
Well,
is
she's
fantastic, by
fantastic.
the way. I just want to say really quick. I have thankfully read the comics thanks to Jordan Bull on The Killing Joke, which is a fantastic read. If you guys are just not into DC, it's just a good read.
Yes, it
period. It's just one of the things you should read.
I think it's
in general.
okay.
It's a
good. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's a good read. It's not
It's
like
probably by no means like the best Batman book or anything.
It's not the best, but it's a nice standalone one.
I mean, it's funny that even
very
Alan
good-
Moore fucking hates it.
why.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, but if you guys are into comics or whatever, I would just suggest reading it as soon as possible. But it's just good. It's not like amazing, but it's a very good comic just to enjoy.
Yeah.